In this video, we're going to compare the Dyson V12 Detect Slim to the Dyson V15 Detect Plus. These are two great vacuums by Dyson, and they both feature the fluffy optic roller brush, which has the green light on it to show you any dust around the house and helps you to easily see everything that you're picking up. They also both show you on the screen how much dust you picked up in microns, which is kind of fun to follow along with. They also both have a low, medium, and high mode. I found that you can get up to an hour battery life out of each of them. If you use them in the high power mode, just expect to get about 10 minutes on either of them as well. You get about 30 minutes on the auto mode, but the V15 does have a better auto mode because it actually will ramp the power up and down whenever you use this with the digital motor bar tool. The tools that are included are very similar. This one has a slightly different brush roller and design to it, and also the V15 does have the digital motor bar tool, which actually varies the power as you're vacuuming depending on how much suction it thinks is needed. And I love that auto mode on the V15 because it's super efficient. When you don't need the extra power, it doesn't use it, and then when you do need the extra power, it's there for you. So this one's a little bit easier to use around the house. Also, if you look at them side by side, you will see the V15 is significantly larger than the V12, and you don't have to empty out the dustbin as often. Both of these also do have removable batteries, so you can either charge them plugged into the wall, take the battery out of them and recharge them, or they also both have the hanging docks. Another big difference is the V12 has the push button start, the V15 has the trigger that you have to hold the whole time. Also, I noticed the wand on the V15 is bigger than the V12 Slim. So if you're trying to decide which of these to buy, the choice is honestly a little bit difficult because they both have the amazing fluffy optic roller brush tool on them. They both also have no problem with tackling any mess I threw at them around the house. They have plenty of power to get through carpet, hard floor, and any messes after meals, or just anything that you run into. I think if I was trying to decide between the two of them, I would get the V12 if I really prioritize having the lightweight convenience of a Dyson, because this one just nails it. It's so small, so sleek, so easy to maneuver around the house because of just how small and lightweight it is. That's why they call it the V12 Detect Slim. The V15 Detect Plus is larger and heavier when you compare it to the V12, but I never felt like this was a heavy vacuum before I had the V12 Detect Slim. I would get the V15 if you're doing more with carpet because you're going to appreciate the larger dustbin. You're not going to have to empty this out as often as you are with the V12 Detect Slim. Also, the digital motor bar on this is fantastic at varying the power on carpet and hard floor depending on the mess that you run into. So go for the V12 Detect Slim if you want the lightest possible Dyson while still having the fluffy optic brush, but get the V15 Detect Plus if you want the most power possible, the bigger canister, and also just a better overall vacuum than the V12 Detect Plus. But overall, you're going to be happy with either of them. They are both fantastic vacuums by Dyson.